Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back for another haul video. As you may or may not be able to tell, I'm going to be testing out a new brand today, and Princess Polly reached out to me a little while ago now and asked if I wanted to work with them on a video. Honestly, I've seen so many other people's hauls and I always see the Australian girls raving about their stuff all the time. I feel like everybody has nothing but positive things to say. So of course I leapt at the opportunity, and I'm not going to lie, I'm really excited to show you guys what I picked up. Spoiler alert, I have already been wearing this stuff and I'm fully obsessed. I'm very happy with everything. They have very kindly also set you guys up with a discount code, so you can use the code EP20 at checkout and it will get you 20% off. It is a very simple one. I will leave it on screen and also link down below in the description if you do want to shop at a later date. But that being said, I am going to cut this intro here and get straight on into the haul. So while we're here, I might as well talk you through the couple of accessories that I picked up. The first one being this really cute little ring. I don't know why, but at the moment I'm really getting into accessories and they had so much jewelry on their website, so I grabbed this little ring here. It's basically just a simple silver band, but it has the kind of phases of the moon going around it, which I just thought was so cute. But like I say, they did have so many jewelry pieces on there. I have been wearing this non-stop and it hasn't tarnished at all. I think it was around £15, so I'm assuming that their jewelry is like silver or gold plated, so fingers crossed that this isn't going to tarnish at all, because personally I never take my jewelry off to like shower, to sleep in or anything. I always tend to go for things that are plated so they don't tarnish. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted, but so far I'm really impressed and I love what it looks like. I think it's just a really cute dainty little ring. And then the second little accessory that I got, I couldn't pass up on the opportunity to grab another little black bag, because you honestly can never have enough, or at least that's what I tell myself, and I literally need like a new section in my wardrobe now for my bags because I have way too many. But this is the one that I went for. I just thought it was quite a cute shape. I don't really have any bags of this style in my wardrobe yet. Obviously you can never go wrong with a little black bag. They're going to go with everything, but I also want one that has a decent amount of space in it. This to me is a perfect little traveling bag to kind of take my camera and my phone and everything around. It just fits everything I need in it, but it's also not too bulky to carry around with you. It does have so much space in here. Like, as I say, this will be perfect for my phone, my charger, my camera. Everything is going to fit in here perfectly. But the thing that drew me to it is that it does have a cross the body strap, and personally that's how I like to wear my bag, especially if I am kind of traveling around in London and stuff. I just want to know that it's on me and safe. But obviously you do then have the option to hold it like this if you want to. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. Again, they had loads and loads of different bags on their site. If you are on the lookout for a new little staple bag, then I highly recommend them. Just before we do move on to the clothing items, I wanted to just let you know that everything that you see in this haul will of course be linked down below in the description. So if you see anything you like throughout this video, then just head down there and all of the direct links will be in the description box. But for now I need to lower the camera because this is the first item that I have to show you guys. Okay, so as you can see in full length, this is the first clothing item that I picked up. It's basically just like a knitted co-ord set, which I am freaking obsessed with. So the top half is just this really nice kind of flowy jumper, and my favorite detail is the back, because it has this kind of like tied up crisscross detail, and I just think it adds something a little bit different to it. Obviously this jumper can be paired with literally anything as well. Like, it would look really nice with some blue high-waisted jeans. I know that the Australian people are slowly going into their summer, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm very jealous of. But I did obviously want to make sure that this haul was kind of catered towards us that are in the UK, and we are slowly going into our winter. So little jumpers and knitted sets like this are perfect for this time of year. The little shorts that come with it are kind of high-waisted, which again I really like because it just makes them so much more comfortable. And again, you could obviously pair these with different things too. So speaking of autumn, winter and knitwear, I picked up a little jumper. I'm obsessed with this colour. I think it's so nice for this time of year. Of course, all of the sizing and prices of everything that I'm showing you will be on screen as I'm talking about them, but I did go for a medium/large in this one because it is a really cute little like crop jumper. But I don't know about you guys, but especially this time of year I definitely don't want things to be too cropped because it just becomes a little bit impractical. So I did get it in a little bit of a larger size, so it is a little bit baggier and just fits a little bit more oversized. But I am going to throw this on with some high-waisted jeans to show you how I personally style it. But yeah, the thing that drew me to it was the shape, so I'm excited for you guys to see what this looks like on. Just quickly before I show you guys what the pink jumper looks like on with the high-waisted jeans, I wanted to throw this white one on just so you can see it styled a little bit differently and more kind of dressed up to actually wear out the house. So as you can tell, I have just tucked the front in and paired this little belt with it, and I love this look. Honestly, this is one of my go-tos, especially over this time of year, but it's just obviously so easy to throw together. Obviously the main focus of this jumper is the back, and again with jeans this just sits really nicely, and if anything I think it's a super flattering design. So this is what the crop jumper looks like on, and I'm so happy with it. I feel like this is a really nice way of kind of injecting a little bit of colour into your wardrobe. If you're like me and you wear black, grey and white on a regular, then I highly recommend trying out pieces like this, just because it's a little bit more toned down, but it definitely is a step in the right direction for a more colourful wardrobe. Again, the knit feels really nice. It doesn't feel itchy at all. As you can tell, it has this kind of like dipped hem to it, which I do really like. My favourite part though has to be the sleeves. Like, isn't this just the coziest thing ever? This is going to be a staple, and I really wish that they had it in more colours, but I don't think they did off the top of my head, because this in white would be so nice, and again, it'd be easy to pair with literally anything. So the next item I picked up, I did grab these for more of like a night out. I keep mentioning in my videos lately that I feel like dressing for a night out in the autumn winter is a little bit more tricky, because you don't want to freeze to death, but I also still want to dress up and make an effort with my outfit. So I went for a pair of kind of like tailored shorts, because I think these and a bodysuit with a big coat thrown over the top. These are what they look like. They look so nice on the model online, so I'm really intrigued to try these on. I want to say they did have more colours in these shorts, which I'm really hoping they do, because I kind of want them in black as well, just so they're really versatile in my wardrobe. I am going to pair them with this little jumper, because I'm thinking that it could look quite cute, but like I say, I would most likely dress these up rather than pair them with something like this. Here are the shorts on, and you know what, I'm actually not mad at what they look like with this jumper. I think it's quite a cute look. You could obviously tuck this in at the front as well, but I quite like how it just hangs. This jumper is honestly just like the perfect cut to pair with anything high-waisted. I think it just makes everything a lot more flattering. But the one thing that I would say about these shorts is I could definitely have done with going up at least one size in these, only because on the model online these did fit a little bit looser, and that's the kind of fit that I liked. So I would definitely have to size up in these to make them have the same kind of fit. I do really like the white too, but like I said, I hope that they have these in black, because I'm definitely going to jump back on that and grab them, especially again for this time of year. That is going to be such a more versatile colour. I have quite a few dresses to show you guys, and I feel like Princess Polly are kind of known for that, because I'll tell you a little secret, they are literally great. So I am going to save them until last. So before we get onto those, I just want to show you this really cute play suit that I picked up. This was the first thing that I was drawn to on the website, just because I thought it was so elegant. It's going to be super easy to wear because it is a play suit. Personally, I find them some of the most comfortable things to wear. So yeah, this is what it looks like. As you can tell, I also went for a colour that isn't usually me as well, but I just really like what this colour looked like on the girl online. They did for a fact have this in other colours. I can't remember off the top of my head which colours they were, but if you aren't a fan of this kind of like khaki olive green, then there will be other options if you do like the style of this. But it's basically just this gorgeous long sleeve play suit, and it has these kind of ruffle details down the sleeves. So I am just going to throw this on and we can see how it fits, because I'm really hoping that this looks nice, because this was one of my favourite pieces that I picked up. This is a little play suit on. I'm so happy with this. I really love how it fits. I think it's super flattering, and like I said to you guys, play suits are just so ridiculously comfortable. This one definitely is as well, because it's more of like a stretchy material, so you have a lot of room in here, but you can also tie your waist in with this detail, which I think is really important because it gives you that little bit of shape back into your figure. I just love the design of it. I think it is a little bit more kind of unique. I haven't seen anything like this on the market at the moment, but I also definitely don't have anything like this in my wardrobe, so I'm really happy I now have a kind of staple play suit to go for. I honestly would never usually pick anything like this, but I picked up a jumpsuit not too long ago, more or less in the exact same colour, and yeah, I just loved it. So when I saw this, I thought I'd add it to my wardrobe as well, and I'm really happy I have. So the first dress that I have to show you guys, I feel like this one is a little bit more casual, and honestly saying that, I think it's a little bit more summery as well, but it was way too cute to pass up on, and this is definitely going to be something that comes out next summer. But I also think that for some events and dinners and stuff like that, you can definitely get away with stuff like this, so it's always good to have a little white dress in your wardrobe. So it's basically this little spaghetti strap one, which also has little tie details as the straps, which I personally really like because I think it just adds a little bit of extra detail. And then it has this kind of like bodice type detail to it, so across your chest area it's all ruched, which I personally think is super flattering, and then it just has this kind of embroidery at the top here. I'm too intrigued to try this one on, so I will talk about it more once I actually have it on. So this is a little white dress on, and I do really like it. I love the design and everything, and like I thought, this top half is definitely super flattering. The only thing that I would say is that I think it's quite an awkward length on me. It's just not hitting me in the right place for it to be like super flattering. I feel like even if it was just a little bit shorter, like here, the slit would sit a little bit higher, which I think is more flattering, and also just the way it cuts me off does a lot more for my figure. I feel like when it's down here, it's just, I don't know, it's quite an awkward length. Quality wise, it feels super nice, and I definitely can't fault it there. So I feel like with the next dress, I definitely went from completely plain and very safe to a little bit more daring. I don't know about you guys, but I love a little bit of leopard print here and there. I feel like this little dress with some plain black, like barely there heels would be such a nice look, because the dress just literally does all the talking. So as you can tell, again, it's kind of like a strappy dress. It does have a V neckline to it, which I really like. I find that they can be super flattering on dresses like this. And then it basically just goes down into this bodycon detail. well. This again looked really, really nice on the model. It's more of like a mesh style dress, so it's super stretchy, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this is just going to cinch you in all the right places. This material usually tends to hug the body really nicely, so that is what drew me to it. But again, I'm intrigued to see what this one is going to look like on, so let's try it and we can talk about it a little bit more. With this one, I feel like people are definitely going to have mixed opinions, just because to some people it may look like you're literally wearing your pajamas out, but personally I quite like this look. I think it's such a statement dress, and like I said, with some black strappy heels, it would tone it down a little bit and just let the dress do the talking. So I personally really like this. I love the way that it fits. Like, I thought this material is so flattering, it just hugs you so effortlessly, and that's personally what I really like about it. So as I said before, it does have this gorgeous V neckline to it, which actually is so much more flattering than I thought it would be. It's also pretty supportive, which I wasn't expecting, but it has kind of like built-in stitching to it, so it's not necessarily wired or supportive in that way at all, but the stitching definitely does help to flatter your upper half. Then obviously it goes down into the little bodycon style, and yeah, I just really, really like it. I think it's super flattering on the back and also the front, and I just think it's one of those dresses that will be perfect for like a girly night out. They had so many different styles of dresses. I do have one more to show you, but they are so good for little mini dresses or even day dresses as well. They have literally so many. I would highly recommend any that are in this kind of mesh material, because like I say, it's just so flattering, but yeah, so comfortable to wear. So that leads me on to the final dress that I have to show you guys, and also the final piece of this haul. So it is again in this same mesh material, but it's definitely a completely different design. This one is a gorgeous like nude, almost terracotta, I think that's the word. I do really like it. I do think that it's going to flatter me a lot more when I'm more tanned. So the design on this one has these really cute little kind of like capped sleeves to it, and then it has built-in cups to it, and these are actually padded, which I really like, because with it being a off-the-shoulder style, I would find it quite hard to find underwear that like suits this style. So obviously with those that built in, you don't really need to worry about it. But the main thing, as I'm sure you guys can tell, that drew me to this dress was the fact that it's all completely ruched, because it's so forgiving, it's so flattering. 100% recommend this, and I haven't even tried it on yet, so fingers crossed it looks just as nice on. But yeah, let's try it out. So this is the final dress on, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the colour. I don't think I'm too pale yet to not get away with this. I definitely think I still have a little bit of a tan, and I love what this colour looks like with a darker skin tone, so I'm really happy with it. This detailing is so gorgeous and so amazing for the figure. Honestly, if you haven't tried ruched details yet, then highly recommend. I don't know what it is about it, it just makes any dress like crazy flattering. I also love the top half. I think this would be gorgeous as a bodysuit too, paired with like white trousers or black trousers for a night out. It's just a really effortless dress to wear. It's super comfortable, but it still looks pretty dressy and quite elegant. On the back also it has the ruched detail as well. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. Again, it's a nice way to inject a little bit more colour into my wardrobe without always going for black on a night out. This, unfortunately, like I say, was the final piece that I had to show you guys. Okay, so my first time trying out Princess Polly, I am so pleasantly surprised. Everything was such nice quality, and I've been really impressed with it all. If there is anything that you guys have seen in this haul that you like the look of, like I said, everything will be linked down below in the description. Also, don't forget to use my discount code for 20% off. It is EP20. Again, that will also be in the description. But that being said, I am going to wrap today's video up here, so thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will speak to you all very soon in my next one. Bye guys.